Starbucks is the American bathhouse for
They
people.
just all hang out. It's like every time I go to a barista,
Fucking loiters.
Yeah, everywhere. Just
Loiterers.
Loiterers just in their coffee, fucking MacBooks, talking, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing half the time. I think they're in school or just bullshitting. It's like, the fuck you people doing here in this
And
Starbucks?
who has an office at Starbucks? There is always some goddamn guy who's sitting there with a full desktop computer, not a laptop, a full desktop computer, playing some kind of gate, whether it be World of Warcraft or StarCraft. There is always a piece of shit at Starbucks taking up the bandwidth at Starbucks. There's always that guy.
Yeah. And over at you've ever been to Drunken Monkey?
We're gonna edit this out. We can't talk about that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No. Can't talk about there. It might be a sponsor. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, no problem. Where to go? I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, we're gonna do this tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah, and we're gonna have hopefully someone else on, to rap about it, all this with us and stuff.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll do the outro. Give me
I think we
all right. Well, I don't want to just abruptly stop talking.
Yeah, we're like, where'd they go?
Well, I can edit most of this out, which I probably will. But God damn it! Of course, I get the burps and belches at the end of the fucking podcast. All right, give me 30 seconds so I know this is, and then I'll just cut it back to the same audio starting now. Behind the scenes, we just did an edit. So now you guys know what it's like. There is no glitz and glamour about podcasting. It's two dudes sitting in a room talking with microphones. It's very phallic, and errors are made. But you guys wouldn't know that. But I'm letting you know. I'm breaking that fourth wall right now. Editing a podcast is about as fun as pulling nails.
Basically.
Because I don't have any of the cool stuff that anybody else has to edit their podcast with style. I have to use the most basic bitch program to edit this shit out. I mean, it's going to change eventually and more stuff's going to come, but so what you guys are missing out on is nothing glorious. We literally just sat in silence for 30 seconds, didn't we?
Yeah, that's about it.
We literally just did that because we didn't know where we were going with the show, and we just needed we need to cut the shit off. We're running out of shit to say.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you guys for, I guess, getting your initiative first episode done. You guys are now initiates. Initiates. I don't know. That was a really hard word to say. The initiates of the cult, and we want you all to be cultists with us as we make fun of, destroy, contradict each other, and just show how silly being offended in this world is the most useless thing
it is
in history.
I don't get the people are just so sensitive nowadays, and it just baffles me. I thought it's like the older you get, the thicker your skin gets.
It's that's what I thought as well. I think it was a pretty easy progression for me. Yeah, I'll tell you the story that changed my life, that made me this wonderful human being that sits before you. And it wasn't just me in middle school and grew up to be a middle schooler. No, it's not. I mean, there's a lot of intellect behind this goofy, stupid-ass guy. Maybe that will get edited out. That was a little self-tooting on my own fucking horn there. But anyways, thank you guys for joining us in this cult-like ritual that we will do very often. If you're behind in episodes, don't worry. We'll try to make them as undated as possible, that you can go back to this show as the very start of all this and laugh and enjoy it At the same time, you could go to episode, 60, if we're still doing this at 60 episodes, and you're still having the same amount of fun. The only thing is we're probably a lot better at episode 60 than we are at episode 1.
And it probably might be a different show at that point.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It all starts... Hell, it could be in a different building for all the fuck we know.
Yeah, we might actually fucking by that time we might afford a warehouse to fucking just.
I'm not buying a fucking warehouse. You stupid bastard. I'm not Mr. Moneybags over here.
Alex Jones.
Fuck that guy. I think that's the first guy. That's the second guy I'll blatantly call out to humanity. Mm-hmm. Alex Jones, thank you for being the human piece of shit you are. You have entertained not only me, but multitudes of people who didn't know what podcasting was. Yeah. And you put that shit on a map bigger than anyone else's anus.
Gosh, I remember when I first heard about him, it was back at that Y2K.
The gay fucking frogs. That was for me.
It was. I was back in the Y2K when you like fucked all that shit up.
Oh, like.
Yeah,
wow.
He was back.
Y2K.
Yeah.
I don't even remember year 2000.
Gosh,
I was 17.
Yeah.
Was I? Yeah, 17 in the year 2000. Fucking Conan O'Brien throwback right there. Holy shit.
Boy, that was the early.
And now he's
years.
even got a fucking podcast.
Really?
Conan O'Brien's podcast is fucking hilarious. Him and Will Ferrell talk for like an hour. It is just the most uncomfortably hilarious thing of all times. And Will Ferrell in real life is not a fucking crazy, like, nuts. I mean, he's funny, don't get me wrong, but his characters kind of make him who he is.
Yeah.
And SNL, he was very, very funny, and he tells lots of stories about SNL. Anyway, that was the only one I've listened to so far. I'm guessing there's a lot more. But, yeah, thank you guys for checking out our show. We appreciate it. If you like what you heard, subscribe. If that's a thing, I don't know. I'm stealing that from fucking YouTube. You can find us on fucking everything. I don't even need... If you're listening to this podcast on the internet, you might want to check out podcast apps. They make your life a whole lot more efficient and easy. In the next few weeks, we're going to have a couple of different people to bounce on here that we're going to kind of tort off with, I guess. We were supposed to have a guy named Steven tonight. Was that his name?
No, my buddy Derek.
Derek, right.
But he had a lot to do today. You know, he was busy.
Right, so we're going to talk to Derek soon. Derek is Derek. I don't know what Derek is or what Derek's about, so we're going to find out about Derek.
Oh, yeah.
We've also got some other people from other podcasts that will probably pop on here in the next couple of months. We also got more of my ridiculous stories and Country Chris, even though we're not calling him that because it's just an accent. But he is a native
Floridian.
Native Floridian born. They're about as common as finding wholesome good people that are offended by shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
boy.
No, no. You can find a lot of wholesome good people.
You can find those everywhere.
They're about as what should I use as a name? They're about as common as people like me. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to this show. We appreciate it. Chris, do you have anything going on? I'm supposed to add plugs at the end of shows, but...
I mean, I just do what I do every day. I just make music, and every day I'm always down at the park. I forgot what, the Langford Park down there. Over in the Zilly Park, I always jam on my ukulele and guitar if anybody wants to come out.
So if you guys want to go play hacky sack with Chris,
yep,
he'll be there with smelling like a pound of Mexican street reefer.
Fuck yeah.
He doesn't even deny it. He's just like, yeah, I am. That's me.
Oh, hell yeah.
So if you want to catch Chris...
I'll be smelly and I'll sound like different music.
He's a white Rastafari. Let's just get that right out of the way.
Exactly.
I mean, nothing against Rastafari. Anyways, thank you guys. And if you really want to follow me somewhere, just follow me on the internet. I'm not that interested in person.
Shoot. Yes, you are.
You shut your goddamn whore mouth right now. You know damn well I'm not that interesting. I'm just an anxiety attack away from a heart attack. So
it makes you interesting to be around. It's like, is he gonna die?
Is he gonna die or is he gonna kill someone? Those are the only two modes.
Like,
and then everything is just like autopilot until I get a microphone in front of me. No, or I'm super dead. You know, it's like, I almost dropped my fucking kid's name on my podcast. Wow, that would have been shit spell. I mean, they see pictures of him on Facebook. Yeah. Why do I even give a fuck anymore? I've been doing this for 2 years. People don't know who I am by this point. Go fuck yourselves.
Basically, you'll figure out.
You're listening to the show because of me. I'm a self. Nah, man. I love you so much. The world revolves around me. I love you. Anyways, fuck you all. Thank you for listening.